Most of us struggle with the idea of farming because we feel we do not have enough space for our farming activities. Today we are going to visit a farmer who is doing amazing things with a piece of land that is no more than a quarter on Seeds of Gold. Hello. After a long drive from Nairobi to Kiamunye in Nakuru County, we are here today to learn about small-scale integrated farming. Let's go see how she does it.
Hello, welcome. Fine, thank you.
Beatrice, right?
Yes.
Martin.
Okay, I'm Beatrice. Welcome.
Asante sana, asante sana. Yes, so what kind of farming do you practice here?
I do mainly poultry, but I have underlying other farming like dairy, dairy goats, rabbits, and a small garden of vegetables.
So you've integrated all these farming options that are available for
Yes,
you.
actually it is integrated farming.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is what it means to have everything within one farm.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Probably you can take us through your farm so that we can see the very many aspects that you have on your farm.
When you look here, it is a pen for the calves.
Pen, yes.
Yeah, calf pen.
How many do you have?
I have two.
Okay.
But because of space, when I've weaned them off, I take home, or if there's any other farmer who is interested, I sell.
You sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next one is still for the goats, the small ones.
Okay.
So I don't mix them because they are also milked like the dairy.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
okay.
so I don't mix them because they have their own time of being given milk.
So you have dairy cows and you have dairy goats as
Yes.
This is Kuma wiki.
Yes, this is Kuma.
This is
Kuma
hybrid.
and very natural.
Hybrid?
Yes.
Now, are you sure this is not those fans that we see in the movies, people doing this?
No.
These are too big.
Yeah, because it's organic.
These are organic kills.
Yeah. I utilize any small space because personally, I really don't like buying anything.
Okay.
So I make sure my family is well fed.
From your own farm?
Yeah, from my own farm.
Yes.
And again, with real natural, it grows the way it is because I have the manure here. Yes.
Oh, you have the manure. I can see this is coming from
the slurry, from the biogas.
You have a biogas.
Yes, I do.
A biodigester.
Yes,
so
I
the
do.
slurry is what you pour on your farm as manure. So is everything here organic?
Everything. I don't even use pesticides even to control any diseases because I have not seen.
You've not seen any?
Yeah.
And they look very, very, very healthy.
Yeah.
So this is, to be honest, this is the biggest and the healthiest leaf of kale I have seen.
Yeah, that is what it means by organic. I do traditional vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you use organic, somehow even it sprouts by itself. Because the first time I planted, I have not repeatedly done that because when it is dry, the seeds drops and it grows again.
Yeah.
So when it rains, it still grows again. But the only thing I plant here is maybe tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Okay.
Yeah, because even if there are seeds which have dropped for the tomatoes, it may not give you a good production, because we need to really plant the right seed. Yeah.
All right, okay. Yeah. I can see you also have some spinach.
I have spinach. I have
Saga.
Yeah, saga. When I collect these traditional vegetables during the rainy seasons like this, so I boil very hot water, I blanch it in for some 3 minutes to 5, then I remove, I dip it into cold water, and then now I pack. So when it is dry, I still don't buy.
You have no problems with your vegetables?
Yes.
You still take them from the freezer
and
have them as if you've just taken them from the farm?
Yes.
Yes, and I see you also have sugarcane. So far you've seen the kales, you've seen beans,
yes.
You've seen maize, you've seen denderema,
yes.
You've seen the saga,
yes.
and sugarcane. The list is still longer.
Yeah, let's go on and you can see.
What do you use the biogas that has been digested? What do you use it for?
Oh, majorly we use it for cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have 4 workers here, and I have children also. Okay. So what we did in the external kitchen, we put the cooking gas, the strong one, the juagali one. Okay. So when we are not there, they are using it. Okay. And then we put in the main house also for us to use. Okay. So mainly it is for cooking. Okay. But our future, the way we see, we want to add value. Okay. And we are looking towards maybe extending to our neighbors. Okay. And if there is any packaging for biogas, that is where we want to be. That is what you're looking for right now. Yeah. To be able to put them in tanks and sell them the way they sell the LPG. Yeah, it is true. Maybe I can say for the benefit of other farmers, because when we started we had only 3. So that the farmers can really appreciate that even 2 cows can give you biogas. All right. Yeah, not actually the number that we have now, but biogas, two cows can help you sort you out in terms of biogas. Right. The biogas meter is installed there. Okay. So it helps you to see how much biogas do you have. Yeah, has been released. So sometimes the biogas is too much. Yes. And we just release it. Okay. Yeah, we release it. Otherwise you'll ruin your digestive. Yeah, yes. Too much gas. Yeah, so we release it. That is why we are saying it is a waste, and I think we are looking forward to adding value, maybe to our neighbors or packaging. Is there any reason why you specifically chose these, the ones that you planted? Is there a reason why you chose them as the ones you'd want to put on your small farm? Really, I just decided because it is a day-to-day consumption. That is the food that we use. Okay. So because I've told you I'm the person who hates buying things. Okay. So I really wanted to reduce in buying, so that creation of wealth means you have everything. You spend less out there, and then you get more. Yes. That is what I do. Silence, class! They make more noise. They're making more noise. Hey! So how many chicken are these? 250. 250? Yes. Have they already, how old are they? These are 8 months. 8 months? Yeah. So they've already started laying eggs? Yeah, they are in their productive stage. So at how old, or at how many months do they start laying eggs? 4.5, depending again on your feeding. Okay. Yeah. So for how long will they lay? I will dispose them at 1 year, 8 months. 1 year, 8 months. Yeah. So we still have a year for them. How is their production so far? 80%. 80%. Yeah. So from 250 chicks, every day you get at least 220 eggs. Yeah. Oh, all right. Okay, so I see this is your zero grazing units. Yeah, it is a small zero grazing unit. Yeah, mainly because of the space. That is why you use the zero grazing. Yes. So how is the milk production? Okay, these animals are not we brought them from home. It was improved from home. Those animals which move around.
Okay.
So we just went and identify the potentiality of each.
Okay.
And then we brought, because sometimes when you go to maybe you want to buy maybe from technology, from these big farmers, you're told 200,000. For a small farmer like me, I may not afford. So I said, we bring this one from home and see if there is any change in production.
Okay.
So these animals at home, it used to give us 10, sometimes 8 liters per day.
Per day, okay.
But when we brought them in and make them in a zero grazing, it goes up to around 20.
Double?
Yes.
Huh,
so it tells you when the animals are
well taken care of, well
fed. And they use a lot of energy moving around also.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when they are here, they turn, they get water, there's time, every time for feeding, I think, and they have time to relax. So we saw it, it is very important to, if we had gone for a 200,000 animal, we may not have been able even to feed and even to learn. So it was an opportunity for us to learn how to keep or to take care of dairy animals.
Right.
So going forward, we may be going for a very high grade, even if it is 2 or 3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what breed are these?
These are Frisians,
Yes.
and we have Asians, the other side.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So I see you have very interesting structures here, you know. A lot of physics has been applied, you know. So can you probably tell us what is what and why it is there?
Okay, there's a time I went to Israel.
Okay.
Yeah, but in Israel, the technology is very high.
Advanced.
Very advanced. But when I came and explained to my person, he got the idea and is very innovative. So he can even show you. In Israel, when they want to feed, it opens and it closes. And when they go out, it closes. And feeding is more of automated feeding. So this is just an innovation. It is just something we shared with him, and he said he can do it.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So when the cow is full,
he goes.
he goes. He knows. He knows he is full. He cannot eat anymore.
Yes.
So he's.
So
going.
you see now, maybe now when it is open, it goes to take water and to relax. Yeah.
And then when it needs, so why do you close it in when it's feeding?
Yeah, because now it's their time for feeding, and he may be wanting to do some other things.
Oh, and he can't be there to
Yeah,
burn them
so
every time.
he knows the time until they finish the food here. They come and open and they go and drink water and relax.
Ah,
Yes,
all right.
yes.
Okay, and what is this other contraption for?
Okay, this one is, this is molasses. So he was trying to, now when we were discussing, he told me even for molasses we can see how we can do it, than
Pouring it.
pouring it.
What advice would you also have to other farmers as far as some of these contraptions are concerned?
Okay, when you look at where we've come from and what we have done is we have used local materials. My passion is that it is not because of me, because of that particular farmer. What I really wanted is for farmers to learn from what I do. But you see, when the farmer looks at a structure and that farmer is an oncoming farmer,
Yes.
if it is complicated,
Yes.
it can even discourage and say, I cannot afford.
Yeah.
So we did this intentionally to show that you can use the local available
anything you have ready,
you
because
have.
I see this is one of the toilet bowl
Yes,
systems. This is just a pipe, any chuma,
Yeah.
just a piece of wood, some wires, a pipe,
and a tank, and
no,
yeah.
this is just wood.
Yes. So it is very important for farmers so that they don't shy away. I know many farmers, they have passion of taking care of their animals.
Yes.
They want to upgrade their animals.
Yes.
So it is important for them to really understand that the materials that they have, it can take them somewhere.
Yeah. So far, we have seen Madam Beatrice's poultry. We have seen chicken and where she plans to put in new chicks. A week old or a day old?
A day old.
A day old chicks where she's planning to bring in 1,000 of them. They're not yet here, but they will be here soon.
Tomorrow.
Yes, we have seen the way she has put all her chicken in terms of how old they are in different compartments, so as to know how long she has with a certain number of chicks, as she always brings in new to phase out the old ones. We have seen rabbits. We have seen the place where they put the cow dung from the cow shed, sort it out so that it can go to the biodigester. We have seen the tree tomato. We have seen the cows. We have seen innovation at the cow shed. But we are still not yet done. There's still more.
Okay.
Let's go see.
Have it.
Before the break, we saw incredible use of space for maximum productivity. More to come after the break. So this is where you keep your goats?
Yeah, this is where we keep our goats.
What are the
The breed. This
of
is
the goats?
Toggenburg.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Are they the best when it comes to milk production?
I can say it is the best because we are getting 2 liters, and remember the young ones have to be fed because it is twins.
Yes.
Yeah, they are twins.
So after they're fed?
So they use another liter for their morning and evening.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So for how long will they feed before?
For 3 months.
For 3 months.
And then I start now weaning them.
Okay, so how long will the goats produce milk for?
From the time of when they have calved down, delivered, it goes up to 4 months.
So for what reason do you rear your goats?
As you know, goat milk is very, very high in nutrition, especially for children. It is even, when you go to hospitals in the pediatrics wards, they encourage or they even buy the goat milk.
Goat milk is best for the infants.
Yes. So for us here at home, we use goat milk. We don't sell because I would really want my children to have that good health. And now we sell the cow's milk. So we use it. It is 2 liters per day, but it is more than enough.
More than enough.
Yeah, but we don't get, the children don't get any homa. So it is good because it improves nutrition. You see, as much as we are talking now about food security, we should really not forget about the nutrition. We can have the food security, but eating the wrong food.
Yes, true.
So it is good for our farmers also to appreciate that whatever they are eating has to have the element of nutrition.
So goat milk is good for nutritional value and also immunity.
It boosts a lot.
Especially for the young ones.
Especially for the young ones. And it is for everybody. In Kenya, we have not really embraced harvesting of water.
Okay.
If you go back to the January, February and March, and there was a lot of drought and skumas were very expensive.
Yes.
But now when the rains are there, you see water running.
It's too much water, people are drowning.
Yes, So I think it is good for us to really harvest water. It is very, very important. Yeah.
So do you harvest water yourself?
This where we are standing on is a 40,000 liters tank.
We are standing on a tank right now?
Yes, we are standing on a tank.
40,000 liters?
Yes.
Because we are
So this water is harvested because we don't get here we don't get tap water.
Okay.
So we just depend on the harvested water. And we have the 10,000 there.
Okay.
And we have another 10,000 there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for how long will you use it for before it runs out?
It's rarely do I use this. When this one is finished, it rains and it is like, this is like a reservoir for me. So it is for the dry periods. That is when we really use.
If the dry periods are extended.
Yeah.
But by the time you finish
sometimes when the rains are good, you may not realize, if the drought is 2 months, you may not realize that it is drought because we have water. So that is why I'm encouraging farmers to really, because I have seen the struggle.
These are the elements that we've learned from Beatrice. 1, necessity is the mother of invention. 2, use whatever is available to you to meet your needs. Whether it's space that you have little of, use it to the best of your ability. Whether it's something that you need to be innovative with, use the materials that are available to you to be able to help you with your farming. So far, we have seen a lot of things happening in just this small piece of land, which I believe is no bigger than a quarter, with 1/8 of it with the house and 1/8 of it with the farm. But so many things happening at the same space. Fantastic. That's how to make it big with the seeds of gold. Dr. Kingori from Egerton University joins us for pointers on how integrated farming generally works. Probably you can tell us what integrated farming is.
Integrated farming is farming where you have both animals and crops, and they all complement each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've gone through the farm. You've taken just walked around it. What can you say is something that she's done very well, for example, and what can you say are things that she would need to improve on?
One, she has utilized her space very, very well. Another thing she has done so well is innovation. From the cows, there was that system where you confine the cows as they feed,
Yes.
so that there is no bull effect.
Yes.
That is very commendable.
Yes.
Also, on water harvesting, water is a big challenge.
Yes.
In at least every point where there is water, she has collected that water.
And you said the water tank is how many liters?
40,000.
40,000 liters, yes.
That is very, very commendable because in such a system, you require a lot of water.
Yes.
And if you don't have maybe piped water, or if you have piped water, then harvesting cuts on the cost.
Yes.
I also found a very innovative system of providing water to the chicken, just using open water troughs. A lot of farmers maybe find that was a challenge, but she has done it so well. So that is very commendable.
Ah, okay.
So once the point I'd want maybe a bit of an improvement would be in one of the houses there's a bit dark. Okay. So the house that is, I don't know where north is or the campus direction, but as we move from the entrance getting to where the cows are, that house requires a bit of light.
Okay.
So you can, from your biogas that you are saying exists, other than release it, you can do a biogas lamp, and it can light that area at no cost at all.
Okay.
So that is very good. Another area is you have rabbits.
Yes.
If you can have a way of tapping that urine is money. Okay. You'll use it as a foliar feed. You'll also use it as an insecticide because you are doing organic farming.
Yes.
So just get a food who can be able to do an improvement on your rabbit structure such that you can be able to collect the urine. And you can use it for foliar feed and also insecticide.
What are some of the key aspects or the key areas that Madam Beatrice can improve on?
I don't know what you are doing with the sweepings that you get from the poultry unit.
It is for the animals. We feed to the animals.
Okay, yeah. So she's pretty doing that well. Yeah, all she needs to do is collect it, dry it, and she can mix it when making her daily rations. There can be also value addition on milk. You can be trained on making yogurt. You can also make the mala. You can also make mulusik, and that also adds value.
Mulusik is a traditional.
Yeah.
Is a traditional mala.
Yeah, traditional mala.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way it improves the shelf life. It also improves on the value. The goat's milk, there's a lot of promotion on the use of the goat's milk. One, there are several advantages. The first one is goat's milk is very easily digestible. And for people with digestive system challenges, that is the best to go for.
Okay.
It also has a big advantage in the sense that the pricing is quite high. I think it's because of supply and demand, that is the market forces. The current price is going is 80 to 100 shillings per litre as compared to cow's milk that goes for
40 shillings.
40 shillings. So you can see it's a big advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Another advantage of the goats is that because of the small size, it has been proven that the feed resources for one cow are enough for 5 goats. So what this tells us is for a farmer to get that constant supply of milk, other than maybe have that one daily cow, you can have the 5
goats.
You have one advantage in the sense that you diversify the risks. If your one cow died, you are gone.
Yes.
If you have the 5 goats, one died,
You still have 4 more.
for standing.
Yes.
So there's also with the cow that at one time you dry it, or there will be no you'll not be milking.
Yes.
But with the 5 goats, you can have at least 3 in milk to dry.
Yes.
So there's that flow of milk all through the year.
Say one cow gives at least 20 liters a day from the ones you have, and you sell each a liter at 40 shillings.
40 shillings.
So that's 800 shillings. And for the goat, you have one producing at least
2 liters.
2 liters. And if you have 5, that's 10 liters. 10 liters times 100, 1,000 shillings. So you, with 5 goats, you have a
It's
profit.
equivalent to
The one cow.
The one cow, even in terms of the amount that you would receive. Huh, interesting. 5 goats, equivalent 1 cow. That is farming mathematics. Farming mathematics. Dr. Kingori, tell us, in integrated farming, which are the combinations that work and which combinations don't?
Using the example of this farm, like the integrated rabbit production and vegetable production works very well.
Okay.
This is because like the droppings from the rabbits will be used as manure for the vegetables.
Yes.
The urine can be used as foliar feed and also as insecticide.
Yes.
A combination again of the chicken and cattle is also very good. The chicken droppings are used for animal feed.
Okay.
This is a very good protein source.
Yes.
The other combination is like what we have for the dairy cows. If she was to venture into fish farming, that can also be very good. The slurry from the biogas unit or direct cow dung can also be put into the fish ponds
As food for the fish.
As food for the fish. And this increases the stocking density, and that is also money.
So what are some of the challenges really or disadvantage of this system? Probably we can start with you, Madam Beatrice, with what you faced so far, and then Dr. Kingori can give us some more that might exist.
What I can say is that in integrated farming, there are more advantages, because you find that most of the products and the byproducts are utilized within the farm. But maybe I can talk of challenges in terms of poultry, because poultry, chicken are very sensitive animals.
Okay.
The production per day is affected by any stress or any disturbance. Like now, where we are, across there is a railway. So sometimes when the railway, the train is passing with a lot of load,
noise, yes.
So you will see the difference. So it is affected by any disturbance. When you continue maybe feeding, you may realize that if there is no consistency of feeds, you can even see by the production, you can see the chicken even, you start seeing cannibalism, you start seeing a lot of, a change in the poultry. So it is very, very sensitive, and everything has to be taken care. But the most important thing for even farmers to note is that the program for vaccination is key, so that they do their part, and then now the natural things now will take care of itself. But the major thing is vaccination, because diseases are there. There could be an outbreak. But if you, in case you have not vaccinated, then you become the first victim. Yeah, and it is possible you can lose the whole flock because of diseases.
True.
Yeah.
That is majorly on poultry.
That is majorly on poultry.
Yes. What about the, things like the rabbits, the goats, the
Okay. For the rabbits, you just control inbreeding, because when they breed within themselves, they even die. So you just control. It depends. Maybe you sell to your neighbor, and your neighbor gives you the other one.
Before you get into integrated farming, there's always the main enterprise. And the main enterprise is from what you get as maybe complementary inputs from the main enterprise will guide you into what other combinations you go into.
All right.
Like on this farm, the main thing was poultry.
Yes.
It gave birth to dairy, because they found that there was that window of the chicken droppings getting into dairy production.
Yes.
Then one thing led to another.
Yes.
From the cows, there was cow dung.
Yeah.
That now brought in the biogas.
Yes.
The biogas has slurry.
Yes.
The slurry now brought in the vegetables. So it becomes a chain reaction.
Yeah. From dairy to poultry, to rabbits to biogas, to rain harvesting, all in less than a quarter-acre piece of land. The result, healthy food for the family and money in the pocket. Hello. Hey! Haya! Kila kuku iko na mahali pake.
Kuna sasa kwa box kuna zingine ziko 3, zingine ziko 2, zingine ziko 4 na kuna ingine iko na 1.
Hakuna waste ya maji.
Hakuna waste ya maji, chakula imwagi. Tena hiyo mbolea ndio hii.
Kuna advantage ya kuweka nini? Hizi.
Advantage ni kuwa sio lazima nikuje niokote mayai. Unajua sasa kwa hii ingine lazima ukuje uchukue mayai ndio zisianze kukura. Lakini kwa hii hata nakuja naokota jioni. Kwa hivyo hakuna kazi ya kuokota kila wakati, sio lazima ukue. Ukiwekea shauga ni hivyo.
These are big eggs. Kwa hivyo hata hizo
sasa kwa hii method unaweza jua kuku mwenyewe hatagi. Alafu utajua mwenyewe ako mgonjwa.
So umesema disadvantage ni gani?
Disadvantage hii kukua unatoa waste kila wakati, hiyo inachosha.
Lakini sasa ni waste pia unatumia kwa
lakini hiyo waste sana naitumia kwa biogas. Lakini unachoka. Hii kutoa hii kitu sio mchezo.
Kazi ya ng'ombe na kuku ni gani ulianza nayo?
Nilianza na ng'ombe.
Ulianza lini?
Nilianza sasa niko na miaka 7.
Alafu kaingilia kuku baada ya miaka ngapi?
Sasa nikaingilia kuku juu sasa ng'ombe kuna chakula ya kuku ng'ombe wanahitaji juu ya protein. Sasa ndio nilianza kazi ya kuku. Ndio sasa hiyo waste unaipea ng'ombe. Unaisieve alafu unapea ng'ombe. Hiyo ni chakula ya ng'ombe.
Okay, that's a new hiyo ni kitu mpya tumelan. That's something very very new. Okay, so hiyo ndio sababu uliongezea kuku baada ya kuendelea na
lakini sasa hiyo kazi ya kuku naona inaendelea vizuri. Juu sasa nataka niongezee kuku wengi, tena niongezee ng'ombe wengi.
Kuna kitu ulitaja labda pia unaweza tuambia. Ulisema unatumia biogas hapa nyumbani.
Sasa hiyo uchafu ya kuku tunaitumia na biogas juu sasa hiyo iko na moto mingi kuliko mpaka hii ya ng'ombe. Juu hiyo harufu baya ndio inaleta hiyo gas. Sasa nilianza nikaona iko na moto mingi kuliko ya ng'ombe. Sasa natumia hiyo ya kuku instead ya ng'ombe.
Hiyo ni kitu ulijionea mwenyewe ama ni mtu alikuja akakufunza akakwambia ujaribu?
Mwenyewe aliniwekea biogas, aliniambia hii waste ya ng'ombe na ya nguruwe na ya kuku zinatumika. Sasa nikatumia ya ng'ombe, haikuwa na hiyo moto mingi. Tena nikatumia hii ya kuku. Sasa hiyo nimeona iko sawa.
Iko na ukiweka for example ni kama unaweka kijiko moja ya kuku,
nikiweka bucket moja ya hii waste ya kuku inaenda for 2 weeks. Na hii ya ng'ombe unaweza weka mpaka bucket 5. Haina hiyo gas, haiwezi enda wiki moja.
Ukulima yenyewe wewe, hiyo ndio kazi unafanya? Hakuna kitu kingine? Unaamka asubuhi shambani, fanya kazi, jioni nyumbani. Imebadilisha maisha yako kivipi?
Sasa imebadilisha maisha yangu juu sasa niko na ujuzi, naweza eleza mtu vyenye anaweza fuga ng'ombe, vyenye anaweza funga kuku na vyenye anaweza lima. Juu sasa hiyo bolea ya ng'ombe na ya kuku tena ikiwa ukitoa kwa biogas hiyo waste inatumika sana kwa ukulima. Tena hiyo huwa natumia. Kwa hivyo biashara hapa nimeona, unajua sasa nikiuza mayai ninauza maziwa na tena hii huwa nalima nauza tena. Nikiletoa vifaranga huwa nawalisha. Sasa wakifikisha miezi 3, miezi 4 hivi washaanza kutaga. Na wakati zimeanza kutaga sasa kazi inakuwa rahisi. Juu sasa unawekea uga alafu tena unagojea zinataga. Tena hiyo mayai na ipaka kwa trays, alafu kuna mwenyewe anakujia hapa ya kuuza, distributor.
Umesema uko na kuku at least 1200. Zinakupea kama tray ngapi kwa siku?
Sasa hizi zenyewe zinataga ziko na chukua kama 21 trays per day.
Kwa hizo 1200 ni ngapi zinataga?
700 hizo zinataga. Hizi zingine ziko bado tu kidogo.
So ini lot ya ngapi for example ya kuku ambayo umekuwa nayo?
Hii ni lot ya 5.
Lot ya 5. Hizo zingine zilimaliza kutaga?
Zinazeeka unauza. Tena unaleta vifaranga.
So by the time lot moja imemaliza kutaga, uko na ingine ambayo ni kuanza inaanza.
So, sasa kama hii naona kama iko karibu kumaliza kutaga, ndio niko na wengine. Sasa wako wataanza juzi.
Ziko uko standby pia, hizi zingine zikimaliza unaleta zingine. Alright. Na maziwa, sasa for example unauza pesa ngapi kwa lita?
Sasa maziwa tunauza lita moja tunauza 40 shillings.
Inakujiwa hapa ama pia unapeleka mahali?
Inakujiwa tu hapa.
In integrated farming, one must have the main enterprise. Beatrice had poultry. I decided to talk to Chris, an engineer by profession, who supplements his monthly salary with poultry farming. Let's just say he fetches quite a good amount from this. Chris,
yes.
How are you?
I'm quite fine.
Thank you very much kwa kutukaribisha kwa your farm.
I'm also happy that you visited me.
Asante sana.
Okay.
Now, tell us a bit about yourself, first of all.
My name's Christopher.
Yes.
Murugami. I'm an engineer by profession.
Okay.
Working in dust area.
Okay.
But side hustles, I do some farming.
Yes. All right. You started with 600.
I started.
How many do you have now?
Right now I have about 4,000.
4,000.
Yes.
4,000 chicken.
Yes.
Okay. And are each of them right now in the laying stage?
There's a lot which is in laying stage at the moment. There's one that has already started. Started on 1st of July. Then I'm also bringing some more. I've ordered 900 from the supplier.
Who do you distribute to?
Okay, there are some major cack houses in Nairobi.
Okay.
And that's where I take my eggs.
Mostly?
Yes.
So do you only supply the eggs that come from your chicken, or you get eggs from other farmers as well?
Okay, what normally happens, the demand is up and down.
Yes.
So at times, if they ask for more, I'll buy from the neighbors.
Okay.
The neighbors have chicken.
Yes.
They bring to my place, then I supply.
Ah.
Yes.
All right.
So at least in a week, I'm supplying between 1,000 and 1,200 trays.
Every week.
That's about 200 trays a day.
Now, this is seeds of gold.
Yes.
Where the most important bit,
Yes.
other than the seeds,
Yes.
is the gold. And our gold here is
Yes.
the money.
Yeah.
Now, I'd need a quick calculation, at least to help somebody who wants to get into poultry farming,
Yes.
something they need to know.
Yes.
For example, before you get your first egg,
Yes.
how much will you need to spend on one chick?
Okay, before you get your first egg, you'll have spent 550 shillings.
What does 550 entail?
Yeah, that caters for the day-old chick, feed, and vaccination.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the chakula, madawa,
Kila
na yenyewe after imezaliwa hivi
Yes.
ukiwa nayo.
Yes.
All right. So you get your first egg at you said between 4.5 months,
4.5, between 4.5,
5 sometimes.
5 is quite later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then for how long will the chick give you eggs?
That one depends, because you see, it starts gradually. Then maybe you'll get 90% performance.
Okay.
Then by the time it ages, past 1 year of laying to 18 months, normally we dispose at 18 months. That's when it will have gone down to about 65-70%.
Okay.
Then with 65-70%, the profits are minimum.
Okay.
Yes.
So at that point, you pull one and slaughter and put in your house some of them.
Not really. I just make a call to the buyers. They come. Mostly they are fetching around, at the moment, it's about 370, 380 for the X layers.
370, 380.
Yes, at the
So
moment.
that's you bought it for 100 shillings,
Yes.
selling it for 370 or 380.
But it has fed for...
Fed you for, and you, it has fed and also fed you
Yes.
for at least one year and 18 months.
Yes.
Wow, that's good profits. That's good
Yeah,
profits.
it's not bad. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
because let me try and do the math.
Yes.
At least average 200 eggs, 200 crates, not eggs, 200 crates every single day, and well, that's 1,000 in a week, and the tray goes for approximately 300 and 320. This time you do the math. Yes. How many chicks would I need to start with so that I can ensure I get at least profits and the means to even bring more?
Okay, I think it depends with the amount of money that you have at that particular moment. Because as per the calculation, if you can get between day 1 up to 4.5 months when they start laying, with the calculation of 550, if you have 250,000, you can start with 400 or 500. If you have the chicken house.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the calculation I can give.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
And the biggest issue with this farming is disease management.
true.
Because you see, we have so many diseases which can even wipe in 2 days.
Your entire
Yes,
chicken.
it happens. It happens.
Wow.
So you have to have your calendar from the supplier. Like now my supplier, he normally gives me a booklet from the 10, like so. Then I go as per the calendar,
Yeah.
vaccination
Yeah.
and all this. Because those diseases are the major problems we normally
Those are
face.
major challenges for poultry farmers.
Yes.
There's a myth I'd like to test out. They say that the chicken's head always stays still if you shake the chicken. Look at that. Staying in the same position. But anyway, this is a source of livelihood for very many farmers in Kenya. Eggs are in a lot of our daily products. And they're also used with dairy products. That was not a mistake. Daily and dairy, two very important things. Anyway, make your money, feed the nation. This is Seeds of Gold.